Okay, I can see how many students do we have right now?
شوف هذا الحديد المشكلة الرجال مش راضي يورد لنا له علينا من كم سنة.
Can we see the number of students?
بعث لي بعث.
Oh, okay, 189 so far. Hello, hello. All right, that's a nice one, teacher.
Yes.
All right.
في خدمات ثانية.
So I can see we have different conversations going on the screen, on the chat. We have from China, I can see that. I can see from Middle East as well. From Jordan, all right, Jordan, welcome. You Jordanians are good cooks. You good. Jordanian food is excellent. I love Jordanian food.
Thank you.
Welcome. Pakistani, आप क्या से हैं?
Yes.
Thank you.
Doctor, from Libya as well.
All right.
Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome.
دكتور أمين كيف حالك؟ سليم ازيك؟
Alhamdulillah khair. Oh, is it from China? Penang, mari. Selamat datang. Oh, Pingchen, Penang. All right. From China as well. Zhongguo, US from Kuala Lumpur juga. KL boy, KL boy. There's a KL girl there. Right. KL is Kuala Lumpur. Where else? Which other countries do you have? Anyone from Russia?
I'm from Belgium.
No one from Russia. From China, okay. From Jordan, China, Indonesia, okay.
Yes, from Indonesia.
Gimana kabarnya di Indonesia di mana tuh?
From Bahrain. From West Sumatra, Prof.
West Sumatra, which part of Jawa Barat? Which part? Jawa, Sumatera Barat.
Padang, from Padang. West Sumatra,
orang
Padang.
Minang artinya.
Yes. Of course, yes.
Okay, selamat sana. Minang, I'm also Minang.
Oh.
Grandchild
Okay,
of
great.
Minang.
Yeah,
From
great to
Solo.
know that.
From Solo. Bangladesh. Okay, welcome. From Libya as well. From Bahrain. All right, good. Happy to see you all. Belgium. Wow, okay. From
my dear professor.
From Shorot Food, no? Okay. From China, hello. Which part of China? China is a big country there. 中国欢迎你们来这里. Malaysian in China, in Belgium. Bring back Belgium chocolate. Okay. If you're from China, introduce which part of China as well. Nice. Okay, all right. Good to see you all. All right. Malang. Malang. Come on. I wanted to say that somebody is here from Malang as well. So Malang, Indonesia is where we have apples and strawberries. Good place.
Like Malang betul.
Malang. I know Malang means tragedy, but Malang also means
Tragic.
the intersection, right?
Yeah.
So Jiangxi, China. Welcome. Qingdao, Shandong province. Okay. All right. Good to see you. All right, we'll start. Thank you for introducing yourself. Thank you for making it through. Certainly, I know that some of you are experiencing difficulties assessing the WebEx or eLearn or technology and all that, right? But it's good to have that problem right now. It's good to experience Heilongjiang. Okay, it's good to face these problems right now because after this it will become easier and easier. Yeah. So there's some teething problem, especially when using technology to communicate. Okay, selamat datang Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, we have a KL boy there. So who's interested to have a KL boyfriend there? You have that from Malaysia. Welcome, Brother Amirul. Selamat datang. Right. Now, what we'll go through today, we have the lectures in the second part of our our meetup today. But let me introduce you all to the course and introduce you all to the team we have. Together present in our WebEx right now is Dr. Sazlina. Dr. Saz, where's Dr. Saz there?
Hey, everyone.
Oh, there. Can you see Dr.
Hello,
Saz somewhere
Doctor.
there? Dr. Saz is I'm the coordinator. My name is Muhammad Rivani Bustami, or Rivani, or Chinese name Li Wan Li. That's Chinese name there. Li Xiaolong the Li. Yeah, that. Okay. And Dr. Azrin, Dr. Saz is our co-coordinator. I'm the coordinator. Together with us, we have a team of lecturers in Sampras. Sampras stands for Center for Policy Research and International Studies. Saz, are you in? You're in, right?
Yes.
Okay, right.
Hello.
In a minute, you'll see Dr. Saz.
أنا
Dr.
أبو حمد صباح
Saz
الخير.
is one, if not the main architect of this the course.
طيب تمام ماشي.
So the SAS is also the co-coordinator and the
طيب ماشي. عندك
deputy director of Sampras. Sampras, as I said to you, it stands for Center for Policy Research and International Studies. And I would like you all to mute at this time when I speak, when all the lecturers speak. I request kindly to you all to switch off, not switch off, but turn off the mic mute, yeah. And then we appreciate very much if you could turn on the camera so that we can communicate with you. You know, since we cannot meet face to face, we can communicate and see you as well. So Sampras, Center for Policy Research and International Studies, is the oldest research center, oldest social science research center in Malaysia. And we handle all the students, postgraduate students who are non-science, meaning if you're science students, physics or biology or chemistry or engineering, then this is not the course for you. The course, this is all students under humanities and social sciences, management, arts, communications, and all other schools that are related to social sciences. And together with us is a team of 6 lecturers. I'm one of the lecturers in Sampras, or researchers in Sampras. Dr. Saz is another one. We have our director, who is Associate Professor Dr. Azim. You will meet him in one of the lectures. And we have Dr. Tang, Dr. Go, Associate Professor Dr. Tang, Associate Professor Dr. Go, Dr. Dayang. So our team is a multidisciplinary team, right? So we have political science, sociologists, economists, even biologists, marine biologists with me. Dr. Saz is marine biologist. If you have any material better for us. Oh, no, the material will come afterwards, yeah? The material will come afterwards. So now it's just my speaking without using PowerPoint. So the power is coming from the speaker, not the PowerPoint itself. So that is generally our research center, just to introduce you to our research center. So Center for Policy Research and International Studies is a center that is given the mandate to conduct this course, this research methodology course, and you're all entrusted to us for the next 1 semester, more specifically 10 weeks, right? And then this course will also expose you to a certain set of research methodology objectives, research methodology tools, research methodology paradigms, right? So you will learn about research methodology as introductory course, but at the postgraduate introductory course, not the undergraduate introductory course. So for you who have, you probably have some, if not a lot of experience in research methodology already in your undergraduate or master's degree. This will be, a lot of it will be revision. but open your mind. There'll be aspects, there'll be different parts of this course that would also be new, perhaps, for you, right? This is the course that will reintroduce a research methodology to you. Now, the other part that I would like to convey to you is, Raji, can we get the research objectives up and the course objective and all that? The other part I would like to convey to you is this, that this course brings together all the postgraduates who are non-sciences. So this is an opportunity for you all to get to know students from other cities, other provinces, other countries, right? So it is an opportunity for you to network, build friends, get to know friends, build relationships, build a network of possible collaborators in the future. So, and if it is a waste if you do not leverage on this course and get to know people from other causes, from other countries, from other cities, of other ethnic groups, right? So this is, we encourage you very much through the course to get to know people, right? So let me go through certain parts of the course, right? This course aims to develop student research and analytical skills. This is shared, right, Raja? All right, we will share the screen just to go through certain points that we want to raise to you, right? One minute at a time. Got the screen yet? Yeah, okay. So this course aims to develop student research and analytical skills. Students are introduced to the research strategies and philosophies as well as theory and logic of research. So you will be equipped to understand research strategies, research philosophies, and the whole logic of research, right? And the ethics that guide the research process, and the range of research methods generally employed in social sciences. Emphasis will be given to knowledge related to research design, data collection, elementary data analysis, and report writing. The course includes discussions of specific methodological approaches. The course also gives special attention to practical knowledge of the research process and preparing students to conduct their own basic research projects. Students will leave the course with a better understanding of the ways to conduct their own research in various fields. This is foundational course. This is a foundational course that will prepare students for advanced research. Research. Oh, wrong sharing screen. All right. All right. Just hold on. There's some technical glitches here. Hold on. There's a technical problem. You can only see your email screen. Yeah, sorry, the email screen is already. That's all right, right. Okay. There you go. Okay. This is the challenge of using technology. They say technology is high tech and all that. I personally, from a social scientist point of view, technology is not serving us that well yet. You know? So we should say, computer, share screen. They share the screen. Right? Computer, share research objective. They share research objective. But you know, technology is designed by people who think technologically, not social scientifically, right? So we need people to think like humans and design this whole course like human beings. Not cause of the technology, but technology is not quite there yet. So we social scientists have got to tell the technologists on how to design for humanity. Yeah. So I just read to you just now this whole entire paragraph. So this is a foundational course, right, that will prepare students for advanced research methods, courses in their chosen fields. And this is an important statement. So this course is foundational in the sense that we understand that you all come from different fields of study, right? Some of you are very specific in the arts, for instance, or performance arts, right? Performing arts, for instance, or in communications or in education. So you have different orientations, you have different conventions to understand research methodology, to carry out research design and all that. So this is a course that focuses mainly on the foundational skills and foundational understanding of research methodology. So you will pursue more in-depth on research methodology with your respective schools and with your respective lecturers and supervisors, right? So we'll provide the foundation, so you will need to build on your foundation, right? So as I like to emphasize many times in this course, throughout the course, you will hear that whatever it is, you consult with your school, you consult with your supervisor, right? So ultimately, your PhD is the PhD that will be issued by your school or your research center. So you must comply to the requirements and the conventions of your own field of studies and your school. School, just in case you do not know yet, is another word for faculty. So in USM, we use the word school, as in School of Social Science, School of Management, School of Communications, School of Arts. Right? So it's like Faculty of Arts, Faculty of Business, right? So that is the general course synopsis. What you all must do is to get acquainted, to get familiarized with e-learn, with technology, with Webex, right? So these are the technological tools that will get you in touch with the various sources of knowledge, including the lecturers and professors. At this point, anything, Dr. Sas, you want to highlight yet before we go to we go through the assignment, the group assignment?
In a bit, I will share the YouTube link on the usage of eLearn for students. So you can learn how to use eLearn via the YouTube that I'm going to share in a bit. All right.
All right.
Hope it is helpful. Nothing more from my side yet for now.
All right. Thank you for bringing that out. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Dr. Sas will share with you the YouTube link that is like a tutorial for you to expose to you to the technological tools, the using of eLearn and Webex later. Right? So take note of the link, and we ask you all to that. I think that's where it is. Take note of the link, copy the link, and start after this course, after this lecture. You go to the link and learn more about the e-learn and all that. So the special YouTube video is being prepared for you all to get acquainted to e-learn. Okay, we will go to probably I should go here. The assignment, right? Okay, so we would like you all to understand the group assignment as early as possible, right? So this course will have two main parts. The first 10 weeks will be conducted, will be administered by Sampras, by us here in Center for Policy Research and International Studies. The last 4 weeks is where you will be online, that is, right, with your school, with your respective school. So week 1 to week 10, we'll have lectures. Week 11, 12, 13, 14, you will be with your school. The school will arrange a specific program for you, with you. So you will need to be with your school. You will need to link up with your school. So this is the part that relates to Sampras, the first 10 weeks, right? So must read now, assignment SDG-based video presentation. That is the name of the assignment. So between week 1 to week 10. The aim of this assignment is for you to understand the Sustainable Development Goals and be able to conceptualize a viable research incorporating one or more of the Sustainable Development Goals. Just to note for you all to understand that USM is a sustainability-led university. So we promote the idea of sustainability. We also would like students to be acquainted, to understand, to not just understand, to really understand digest the SDG, the Sustainable Development Goals of United Nations. There are 17 of them. We would like you to understand, explore, yeah. And at the end of your viva, at the end of your PhD oral defense, the viva voce, right, you will need to be able to identify which sustainable development goals are you achieving through your research, right? That will be part of your viva later on, right? So in addition, this group project is to encourage you to work together across different fields, nationalities, and to be part of the USM postgraduate student community. So the other part to it is not just SDG agenda, it's also agenda for you to get into the postgraduate student community. We we like you all to get to know each other better, maybe not all of them, but at least, you're studying in Malaysia. It's a global village where you can learn from different students as well, get to know different students as well. So I implore, encourage you all to not just group with yourselves, not Malaysians together with Malaysians, Indonesians with Indonesians, Jordanians with Jordanians, Chinese with Chinese, right? Russians with Russians, Ukrainians with Ukrainians, and not just that. So you should come together and learn together, right? So that's point number one. Number two, this is a separate assignment from your master, PhD research or research proposal. That is very, very important. This is a separate assignment from your master or your PhD research or research proposal. Please mute, yeah? At your respective schools or centers, which is to be decided with your supervisor. So you will have your master, PhD research or research proposal that is separate from this assignment, right? So number three, in this assignment, you are expected to review and understand the 17 SDG, Sustainable Development Goals, and choose one or more SDG goals that can be incorporated into your chosen topic. To showcase your assignment, your team is to upload a video presentation in English, right? So you will be asked to identify one or two or three SDGs and then incorporate that in your topic of your group assignment, and then you make a video presentation. You will upload the video presentation in English. So in the process, you will learn about SDG, you will work in a group, you use technology, and at the same time practice your English, right? If English is not your first language, right? Number four, your team is free to choose your own topic of interest and design your own content. Right? Again, your team is free to choose your own topic of interest and design your own content. So you and your team will come together and decide on one particular topic. That's point number five. Five, your team is to present only one topic, not 8 topics, not 7 topics, not 2 topics, one topic, right? Now, Raji, can we go down a bit, scroll down a bit more? All right. Point number 6, you are also expected to apply the knowledge gained from your classes between week 1 and week 10 as part of your assignment. So what you learn from the first 10 weeks can be incorporated. It's expected to be incorporated, to be included in the video presentation later on, right? Number 6, please specify which SDG goals or goals and how the chosen topic is relevant to those goals. Please mute your mics, yeah, because we are explaining the assignment, and everyone needs to listen attentively. If you have voices coming from you or your background, you will interfere with our presentation here. Okay, so identify one. You got to specify it in your presentation. You got to specify. Our goal, our assignment is to discuss goal number 1, number 3, number 5, for instance, or we just choose number a particular SDG goal. For instance, poverty alleviation, right? So we address that one only. Or we talk about food, a water crisis. We just talk about that. Yeah. So number 8, your team assignment is to produce a video presentation, B, a soft copy of your PowerPoint or your slide presentation. It might not be in PowerPoint. It could be another other platform. Right. So a video presentation, A. B, a soft copy of PowerPoint. C, teamwork performance form, which we will give you. Right. So you will do a self-assessment of your team, of yourself. All right. That's number 3. Those are 3 things that you need to submit, you need to produce, right? Number 9, the PowerPoint or the slides or your presentation should consist of slides. Number 1, title and team members and their respective metric numbers. This is to help in the grading, in the assessment later, yeah. So the title, team members, and their respective metric numbers. So that can be one slide. Your abstract, right? Number 3, background of study. Number 4, problem statement and objectives of study. Number 5, brief methodology. Number 6, literature review or your list of references. Right. So these are the 6 items that should be included minimum in your PowerPoint, in your slide presentation. Thank you, Raja. Yeah. Right. Okay. That is number 9. So we will move to point number 10. The contents can be as simple as one or more of your team members making a presentation. So somebody can be standing there or sitting down, making the presentation with a PowerPoint or with a slide, right? Or sophisticated as a video documentary with the original or right, relevant footage and contents. So you can make a creative video presentation. You can have video clips. You can have quotes from Anwar Sadat, or quote from Mao Zedong, or quote from Confucius, or quote from Sukarno, a quote from Bruce Lee, be like water. A quote from Muhammad Ali. You could, have some music if you like, right? Or at the very least, as simple as 1 person or 2 person or 3 person making the presentation based on your slides, right? So you could do that if you like. Certainly, there's points for creativity as well, right? Number 11, together with your team, the maximum time for your presentation is 8 minutes, right? 8 minutes. 8 minutes is not a lot of time, but 8 minutes can be really boring if it's just reading and reading from the text, right? So 8 minutes. So it's not it's not a full blown video documentary. Just 8 minutes. So 8 minutes, you will need to do what you need to meet the objectives of this assignment. 12. All team members can be present, but not required to be visually present in the video. So you need not be, assembling all 8 of you behind you. This is my team, A, B, C, D. I know I do not need to do that. 1 person can do the presentation. But if you want, you can have all of them. Up to you, it's your creativity. But you're not required to be visually present. So 1 person can be present or 2 or 3, up to you, all right? However, please ensure that the assignment preparation is carried out as a team. So it is a team project, it's a group assignment. So and there's a teamwork performance form. So make sure that you contribute to the video presentation, to your assignment together as a team, right? And number 13, afterwards, I asked Dr. Sass if she likes to come in and share some other thoughts as well. Number 13, please choose your own team members. So you will choose your own team members. You assemble your team. You say, what is it? Avengers assemble, all they come together like that. Or you want to have your own Justice League, you can do that. Or you want to have your all the villains come together, you can do that as well. So your team should consist of between 5 to 8 members, right? So minimum 5, maximum 8, right? Minimum 5, maximum 8. So you can 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 members in one team. Please ensure that the names of team members and the USM ID, we are repeating this so remember the title is clearly stated in your presentation. It must be stated in your presentation itself, right? So we highly encourage your team to comprise members from various academic disciplines and nationalities. So if you're coming from the School of Management, we encourage you to collaborate from different disciplines, probably from peace studies in social science, or from we have students from our center from Sampras as well. You can collaborate, you can form a team, a team of multidisciplinary fields, right? And definitely we encourage you to work across nationalities as well. So is it compulsory to do that? No, but we highly encourage you to do that, right? Dr. Sas has prepared you the platform for you to identify and gather your team members. The platform is called Padlet. You can check the link there in the e-learn. So you can click this link, and you can state, I'm interested to study about poverty, how China has successfully elevated 80% of the population from poverty, for instance, yeah, and China has been very successful in that. Or I'm interested to study food security, and I'm from Indonesia. And I'm interested to study halal food, something like that. Is there somebody who's interested in halal food research as well? Or I'm interested to study about what is it? What else is there? Yeah, gender equality. How do we promote more equality for men, for instance? How do we have affirmative action for men so that they are not marginalized in the education institutions? Right. I'm just joking, but half joking there. So you can write down your name, where you're from, your title, and people can get together. So again, this course, as I said to you, we are also helping you to get acquainted, get equipped, to get familiarized with different technological tools, right? That is out there, so you can start, to be more technologically savvy rather, and using all these tools. So get together and choose your teams, right? And again, we encourage you to work across different academic disciplines as well as different nationalities, right? If you're Russian, find a Ukrainian friend, right? If you're from Yemen, find a Saudi friend, right? I'm just joking. If you're from Indonesia, well, no, you don't have conflict from Indonesia, right? Aman, maksudnya aman itu. Aman means peace, right? It's the same word in Arabic. So number 14, you are responsible for your team member, and you will entertain problems within. We will not entertain problems within the team. So you want to choose your own team, but each team will have its own dynamics, social dynamics, right? There be some people might want to lead, or no one wants to lead, or two persons want to lead. So how do you choose a team leader? You want to have election, maybe a democracy, or you want to have an authoritarian style of management in your team. Go ahead. Or you want to say, okay, this week you're the leader, next week you're the leader, and then the third week the whole team collapses because you have too many leaders, right? But whatever it is, we should not entertain problems within the team. You decide how you want to lead your team, right? And this is part of learning in USM. It's about learning working with different people, right? And unfortunately, you're not over here. Not all of you in USM. Some are, very few are. But this is how we can work together, and then it is a challenge for you to work across different nationalities and disciplines, and using technology. But it is a challenge I think we have faced during the pandemic. Yeah. Number 15, your video will be evaluated based on, number 1, the flow, the structure. Is it systematic or is it not systematic, right? Number 2, relevance and quality of content. So the number one is, does it have structure? But if you want to do, like Steven Spielberg or who's a famous director? Was it? I know the all. Quentin Tarantino. You start with the end first, and then you say 6 months before, and what happened, right? You can do your own dramatic kind of video presentation if you like, right? But there must be a structure, a flow, a logical flow, right? Number two, relevance and quality of the content. So the presentation must be relevant to research methodology, must be relevant to SDG, sustainability, our sustainability agenda, and has quality in it as well, right? Number three, communication. So the fluency, the power of your presentation. Is it? Can we understand what you say? It is clear what you say. Are you speaking too fast? Are you speaking too slow, and all that? So communication is part of it. And remember, all of you will have to attend your Viva Vosa at the end of your PhD. So communication is very, very important. I have students who were coming in with low evaluation, but with the Viva, he actually excel, right, because of his communication. We also have the opposite students who have a good thesis, but poor in their communication. At the end, the communication becomes a liability in the Viva. So communication is part of your training here, right? Number four, creativity. So how creative you present, you make your video presentation also counts, right? So we have a rubric there. So that's you can refer to our rubric. Rubric meaning the way we assess your group assignment, right? That's the rubric. It's a education term in education would know. All right, that's point number 15 there. Dr. Sas, anything you want to add before we go to the submission deadlines?
Nope, I think that is clear. I've already shared the link to the playtest. Some of the students have started seeking for group members, so that's good.
Good.
Bear in mind that the group members should be 5 to 8 person in the group.
Yes.
Right. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding that. Thank you, Dr. Sas. Oh, by the way, Dr. Sas is one of the 0.0, I do not know how many percent scientists in the world who have been to the Antarctica, who have been to the South Pole, right? Not even 1% scientists in the world have gone to the South Pole. She's one of the, and if you consider women scientists, there'll be 0.0001% or something like that. So she's one of the prominent women scientists who have explored the world down there, right? Okay. Let's go through the submission deadlines. So that'll be before we turn to our lecture. Okay. Submission deadlines. First deadline. Sorry, week 6. Submission of topic and team members, objectives of your project and team members. Right. So this is submission deadline. So the first submission deadline it basically will help you as a checkpoint to make sure you have assembled your team, you have your research objectives of your project, and you have your team members together there. So that is the first one, and your team is expected to have carried out at least one team meeting and have decided on the topic. Please write the names of the team members who are present in the process of choosing the topic in the PowerPoint that you submit for this first deadline, right? That is straightforward, that is clear there, right? The second deadline of submission is the 10th week, which is the 10th week, the Friday, the last working day at 5 p.m. 10% will be deducted for late submission, right? 10% will be deducted for late submission. Understand this, that our course, this course, right, is a pass-fail course. There's no A, B, C, D. Ada A, B, C, there's no grading except for pass and fail. We at Sampras will want you to pass as much as possible, but we only have 40% of the assessment. I will explain that later. So whatever it is, whatever it takes, right? Make sure you submit your video presentation, right? Whatever it takes, right? You make sure you do that, because without the 40% and you have low grade from your school, right? The school will give 60%. Your school, your research center, or your supervisor, however your school decides to give the points, yeah, out of that 60 points. If they give low marks, we cannot help you if you do not have your video group assignment submitted to us. Yeah. Anything? Okay. So make sure you do that, and make sure you do that on time. If you answer the question, are there people who fail this course? Yes, there's a percentage who fail this course. We are not happy with the students who fail this course. There's about plus minus 5%. You do not want to be among the 5%, right? But it has happened to good students, but because do not follow the course, not follow the requirements of the course, do not follow the lecture and all that. So make sure you do that. We have the forms ready for you to submit and all that later. So that is point number 15. Point number 16. You'll be not. And by the way, if you I do not want to say this, but if you do not make it this time, you will need to repeat it again. You need to repeat it next semester, and you will need to pay the fees again next semester, right? So we hope to see you only once in this course, but if you do if there were some students who are repeating this course, if you do so, please pay close attention. Please be attentive to the lectures and the instructions, right? So that you submit on time according to the standards that is specified, not just by us but by your school later on, right? Point number 16, you'll be notified of the submission process procedures. So there's a submission procedures. We will inform you of the submission procedures, the SOP, that's submission procedures. 17, important note, must read. So it's not just important, it must read, right? Wajib baca. Wajib baca. That is in Bahasa, by the way. By the way, you all will learn Bahasa, LKM 100, I think, except for Malaysian students, I think. Must read questions pertaining your research proposal and research proposal presentation should be directed to your supervisor or your schools or your centers. So the second part of the course, which is 60%, and it's about research proposal and research proposal presentation and all that, you ask your school or your supervisor for direction, for guidance. Yeah. Number 18, this assignment is separate from your research proposal, separate from your research proposal presentation in your respective schools and centers. The SDGs chosen in this assignment need not be related to your research proposal or your research proposal presentation or your master or PhD research, right? After all, remember, there are 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 members in your group. So, you won't be able to do your research unless you want to take your research and convince the rest that, yeah, my research is useful. You can follow mine, whatever. And it's up to you. You want to do, you use your persuasive skills. That's up to you. But certainly, not everyone cannot pursue your research proposal through this group assignment. Okay, is that point number 19 there somewhere? No. Dr. Sas, anything you want to add at this point?
Yes. All
Please.
the rubric and also the assignment guidelines is being uploaded in eLearn. So you can download from eLearn and have a look and discuss with your team member in regards to this before you start your project. I will also have a short briefing on the assignment again next week during the sustainability class. We'll have a short discussion and then you can actually gather your team members during that time also. That's it.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Sas. So Dr. Sas will be one of your guiding angels. But there's only one guiding angel. From your guide, an important guide in this course. So and we will do our best to remind you from time to time, right, about this group assignment. Again, this group assignment is just 8 minutes. Get to think about it right now, and start as early as possible, right? And I would like to appeal to you, if later on, if you have maybe 5 in your group, later on there's new students coming in, right? Who are interested to join your group, open up your heart, right? Be kind to include the person in, yeah. As long as the person is willing to also contribute to your group, just in case, yeah. Maybe today you help the person, maybe next time somebody else will help you too, right? The law of karma, doing good, you'll get good back, right? Is in all religion. It's also in our teaching, housing your how power. Good heart will have good returns as well. So I encourage you all, just in case there are students.
I'm sorry, may I ask a question?
You could later on. Just a minute, yeah. Just give me a
Sure.
minute.
Thank you.
Later on, maybe you have formed your group and you see in the Padlets there are one person looking for team members and cannot fit in. Welcome that person in your group, right? You never know, that person can be the next billionaire or the next Mother Teresa or the next Dalai Lama, whoever, right? Oh, or your next girlfriend or boyfriend, you never know to, right? So help the person, right? Help the person, so and be inclusive as much as possible, right? Okay, go ahead. Let's pause for a while. Any questions at this point before we proceed on?
Yes, please.
Go ahead.
Just my quick question is that, as you've mentioned before, or really just I've read with you here, that the topic here could be different from the one that is going to be submitted for the degree. So is it okay if the topic is the same one that I'm working on as my PhD proposal, or it has to be different?
It can be your PhD proposal as well. So if your Shamban.
My name is Anas, and my last name is Shaban.
Anas, all right. All right, Anas, yeah. Where are you from, Anas?
I'm from Egypt, basically.
Egypt.
But I live in Saudi Arabia right now. Yeah.
Okay, all right, okay. Now, certainly you could choose your own topic, and you put in the Padlet. You get people who are interested to join your topic, and there happens to be your research topic as well. Yeah, you can do that, certainly. As I said before, if you need to, you can convince people using your own research topic as well. Yeah, the answer is yes.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. So you're in the States right now, Anas?
No, I'm not in the United States. I'm in Saudi Arabia.
You're in Saudi. All right. Okay. Good. All right.
Thank you very much.
Any more questions from anyone else?
Hello, Prof.
All right.
This is Roy here.
Who's that?
I'm actually getting an exemptions for this subject, but I still wish to join all the progress. But somehow I'm still working as a permanently and as an employee. So I might not able to join the class like every week. So yeah, can I go through with the what's it called, the video recording or something like that?
You could. The only thing is that our platform is e-learn platform. So since you're getting an exemption, that's good. But
yeah, I believe I will be removed from the e-learn, right?
No, from our perspective, it's good because there's less one person for us to accept.
I just joined as a
but we do have we will have videos uploaded and all that. So and some will be in YouTube, so you could watch our videos through YouTube as well. But by the way, which school are you with, or which
School of Arts?
School of Arts? Okay. So okay, good. Which particular field of arts are you?
I'm doing industrial design study. Things like that.
Industrial design study. Wonderful. That's good. That's good. So you can create music that brings therapy and peacefulness to people and all that, right? So
Kind of, yeah.
something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just kidding, but half kidding.
Yeah.
So you could we might have actually we will have videos uploaded and in sometimes many of it will be in YouTube, so you could watch it through YouTube as well. That said, as, we if you have not attended any research methodology course, it's good to attend this course. But you have this will be an added course for you.
Yeah. I feel like to getting more exposure. That's why I feel like I can still keep joining in, but still the things I couldn't join on actual timing. But I will still look for some extra video recordings from this particular subject or something like this.
Good. Yeah, good to have that intellectual thirst. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Prof.
Welcome again, Jasin.
Yeah, you may call me Lloyd.
Lloyd. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Hello.
Yeah, Lloyd. Right. Any more questions?
Yes, doctor.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Mr. Amin.
Yes, doctor. Assalamu alaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi ta'ala barakatuh.
Yeah, thank you so much. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Amin. I'm from Libya.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm in Penang. I'm doing PhD education technology. Okay.
Right.
And actually, I have a topic. Is it possible to do my topic, or I have to enjoy with the groups? Sorry, I didn't hear my friend. What he talk about this?
Okay, you just arrived. Okay, there's a same question that your friend asked us now. Your friend from Anas, your Egyptian
Anas,
friend
yeah.
who was still in Saudi right now, is
Yes.
asking. Yeah. So I mean, where are you from again? I mean,
Libya.
Libya. All right. Okay. So you can work together with friends in China so that so that you meet friends from China as well. The answer is yes, you can, but you got to find friends who are interested to agree with you to do same topic that's your research topic, right?
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Ramadan Mubarak. Thank you so much.
Ramadan Mubarak, Ramadan Kareem.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, doctor.
Just in case those who do not know, are not familiar with the word Ramadan, Ramadan is the month of fasting for Muslims. Kai Jai Jie, or
Yes.
where Muslims, do not eat and sleep. Sleep, yes. Do not eat and drink.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's from sunrise to sunset. So
Yes.
that's I think in Chinese it's called Kai Jai Jie, right? But I don't know other languages, right? Puasa, hari puasa, bulan puasa in our Malay language.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you so
Any
much.
more questions before we proceed?
Yeah, good afternoon, doctor.
Yes. Who is it?
My name is Shitu Ibrahim from Nigeria.
Oh, okay. Ibrahim.
Yes.
Shitu Ibrahim from Nigeria. Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
I have a Nigerian student myself who is going to have his Viva next week on Tuesday.
Yeah, interesting.
Ibrahim.
So, I was just interested in knowing if that's a platform for us to network together aside the video conferences where I can see fellow members. Maybe if there's a group chat like a Telegram or WhatsApp that I could meet fellow students from other schools.
Okay, so you're asking the question whether there's a platform, as in digital platform, whether you can communicate with your fellow friends in this course, right?
Yeah.
The one that has been created by Dr. Sas is in Padlet. So you could look at that. See, Dr. Sas is sharing again. So
Okay.
Dr. Sas is fast. She's like speed of light there, right? Like, she can read mind, precognition. You can, read minds. So you can click to the one in. If you go to chat, you can see Dr. Sas has shared the link to Padlet.
Yeah.
So you can go to Padlet and you can communicate with your friends there to form the group. So if you're asking us whether we have a WeChat or WhatsApp or WhatsApp or something like that, right? We do not have that group, right? So you can create your own group, Telegram, whatever, if you want to, right? And then you can talk about this course and talk about lecturers. You can, what you like about him or her and that kind of thing. Make sure that the lecturer is not in the course in the group as well. So because that happens sometimes, right? So we do not have that. Use this link that Dr. Sas gave.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right.
Professor?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Another question there or?
Yes.
All right.
Hello, Professor. I'm from China.
From China. Where? Who? Yeah. Ya.
Yale, yeah.
Yale. Okay, Yale. All right.
Yeah.
Which part of China, Yale?
Yes.
Which part? Which
Province
city?
Henan. Henan,
Henan.
Chenzhou.
Henan. Okay, Henan. So it's a southern China. No.
It's in the middle of China.
Middle. Okay, there.
Yeah.
Her means river.
Do you know Shaolin
southern
martial
river.
arts?
Go ahead. Ask.
I want to make myself clear that I have a topic. I put it on the Padlet, and some people is interested. We can be a group, but nobody with me. I have to join other group.
Yeah, that's right. This yes.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe you can say, who joined my group? I'll send you a cheesecake, right?
Okay, I will try my best.
Right? Okay. Or Jack Ma, can you use what's Jack Ma's platform? Alibaba. You send a special headphone from Alibaba, right?
Okay, thank you.
Entice people. Yeah, welcome. Okay, any more questions? 什么的Taobao. 什么的 All right. Any more questions? Cheesecake. All right. Yeah. Yes. I like cheesecake. If you come to Malaysia, you go to one restaurant here called Secret Recipe. They have excellent cheesecake. So you must come there. Cheesecake is a cheesecake heaven. We also have pizza, durian and cheese pizza all mixed together like that. And we have the best durian in the galaxy, right? It's called Musang King. In the galaxy, not just Asia, not just world, galaxy, in the Milky Way. Right, go ahead. Any more question? No more? Any question about USM, about you all plan to come here and all that? No?
Hi, doctor.
Go ahead. Yes. Who am I speaking with?
Here, Elong.
Yilong. Okay. As
Hi.
in Yilong, the dragon.
Not really.
Not 不是那个龙啊。
Yeah. So I want to ask, if our first group is registered already, is it possible if I want to join another group, like change my group?
You can do that. You want to join Justice League instead of Avengers, you can do that. Marvel, or you want to join the 那个龙虎门, you can do that as well. Join the different groups. Up to you. You're free.
Okay. So
You're free
we
to
have
do it.
our second chance to find another group.
You have a second chance, but understand this. Ultimately, if you that's right 啦，龙虎门，如来神掌，龙虎门。少林寺的。OK，可以。阿弥陀佛。Understand this. In your video presentation, your video presentation must state, right, who is in your group, who's in the group, who's that must be clear. So so in the deadline, the crucial thing is the first deadline and the second deadline, right?
Okay.
So you can still, date different people, and then first deadline you got to decide who are your girlfriends and boyfriends in there. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Welcome.
Hi, doctor. This is Manal from Bahrain.
Oh, no, all right. Well, hello, Manal. Yes.
Hi, how are you? Good?
Good. Bahrain.
My question is, I am new for, I believe most of them are new, but the point is, I don't know how to choose my group. I don't know anyone.
Okay. Yes. That's a challenge of global village, when you do not know who the villagers are yet.
Exactly.
Maybe what you could do is to introduce yourself and your topic, and what would you be interested in. And the other thing is that this is the Padlet, right?
Okay.
This Padlet. See, there's a lot of people coming together now, right? So you could introduce yourself, and if you can't, you look for other people, other groups then, right? Look for other groups and see which one you like, and this is where we have chaos, and from the chaos come the order. So, but you are creating this community on your own right now. So it's fluid, and eventually it becomes something more structured. So there's a challenge now because you might not know anyone there yet.
Exactly.
But you could join other groups there who you might find familiar with, and how you can contribute as well. Or from Tianjin, I have a student from Tianjin. She graduated with a master's last time. All right.
Okay, I will see.
Okay,
Thanks.
that be all I can help you with, I guess. But jump into the ocean of abundance and meet different friends and introduce yourself. Maybe you can ask, can I join this group? Can I join this group? Ask that, and how you can contribute to the group as well.
Okay, we'll do that. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thank you.
And maybe that group is not my field. Is that okay?
You could, yes. As I said just now, you
I mean,
want to
we
work
can try
across
other
different fields.
field.
Yes. Yeah. You want to learn from people from other fields as well. So sometimes, sometimes, many times you open up your mind when you learn from people from different fields, and we actually encourage that. In fact, we encourage, if it's not like this, we encourage you to work not just within social sciences, but cross-disciplinary work as well. I and Dr. Sas, we have published papers together in yes,
I
you
think
can.
it's a little hard
Yes.
to
What's your
find the
field?
people who is interested me, or just according to my own thesis or PhD research proposal.
What's your field, Yala? What's your field?
Applied linguistics, second language acquisition.
All right, applied linguistics, language acquisition. Okay, that's fascinating, by the way. So maybe you put a profile picture of somebody that they know, a celebrity picture.
Can I add something, Dr. Ribani?
Yeah, go ahead, Dr. Sas.
Please do not worry about cross field or different fields. As next week we'll have a practice on working together in groups. So we'll have a short discussion on multidisciplinary research and sustainability, and then we'll have a short assignment, or I would say a group work, so that you can get to know your friends, and then we'll have a practice from there.
Okay.
Right? So do not
That's
worry
great.
about that. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
There you go. Yala, there's somebody there.
And that's very
somebody there.
perfect.
Somebody there in the same field there, right? There you go. Right. So you send out the work. Don't worry. Sometimes it's good to be among strangers.
Just maybe I will try music or something else.
Yes. I tell you, you got to have a different profile picture put in front there, right? Some celebrity there, right? So people attract. Yeah, profile picture is very, very important.
Yes.
Am I right? Okay. Yeah. All right, any more
同意
questions?
同意。
Ladies and gentlemen, anything about... Yeah,
Hello,
we all do
Professor.
not have to. Yeah.
My name is Kan Li Jun
All right.
from
Hi, Lijun,
China.
from
Uh,
China.
I think whether it is a good idea. I recommend it. We first list out the topics, and then every student choose the topics. Then the students maybe we can divide into different groups according to the number of the students who enroll in the topics. This is the first suggestion. I don't know whether it's okay. The second suggestion is that maybe there will be some students find no group to enroll in. If this case happen, can our teacher help these students to find their group?
Okay, two separate
Yeah,
questions there.
yeah, to confirm.
Legion, right? Legion?
Yes, Li Jun.
Legion.
Yes.
All right, Legion. Well, which school are you with?
School of Distance Education,
Oh,
TESOL. Dr. Lin is my supervisor.
Okay, Dr. Lee.
Lin.
All right, okay. Maybe when, yeah. I'm also Lee, yeah? Lee. Legion, your idea is brilliant. You sound like an organizer there, right? A community organizer. You can start that process by doing that, put the list there, what's your topic, start organizing. So we have a green field, in the Padlet there. You can start organizing the people that way. Yeah, it's for you to, exercise your leadership skill there. I think that's a brilliant idea. You can implement the idea in the Padlet, right? So, yeah, I'm for your idea. That's a good idea there. So,
Thank you so much.
100%. 100% support the idea there. Okay, 赞成. The second part of your question is that, what was the second part of your question again? A bit, for those people who are left out, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
as I said, those who are not in any group, and I mentioned this earlier on, right? You will need to go into other groups and ask to join other groups, right?
Okay.
It's important to do that, right? Yeah, that's why the earlier you start, the earlier the better it is, right? You want to get. But next week, Dr. Sas will help to facilitate this process even further. Hopefully by next week, we will start to have the group much more acquainted to one another. You will be much more acquainted. We remember this whole. We have 10 weeks, right? This is the first week. There'll be people who might not register yet, might come in later this week. So be open to that. So please welcome those who are outside, who are you left alone there. Get them in, right?
Okay. Thank you so much, Professor.
Welcome. The Bin from School of Social Sciences. No one, School of Social Sciences. But you know, as I said, you do not need to work within the same school. You can work outside of the school, right? We are actually encourage you to do that, right? Okay. Any more questions?
Doctor, could you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I'm sorry for late for this meeting, so I
Okay,
don't
right.
understand what
You
you
got to buy us cheesecake if you're late next time.
Yeah, so I
Yes.
want to know could you explain the sustainability you said in the beginning?
See what happened if you do not listen earlier on. So,
Yeah.
we will have a separate lecture on sustainability. So the SAS, she's the guru of sustainability, the 师母 of sustainability. So she will have a lecture on that next week. So you will, and then by the way, you just go Google or what do you use that? Pai2 or something like that. The word SDG and find out the 17 SDG goals. Right?
Okay, thank you.
Baidu. So I don't use Baidu. I don't use Google. I use DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo is the search engine that block you being tracked by other people. It's called DuckDuckGo. So I'm a bit critical of all these big techs that want to track us. So you go DuckDuckGo, your search history or search will not be shown, will not be tracked by people. But sometimes I do use others as well. Yeah. Okay. All right. So next week there'll be a lecture on that one. Raja, can you type DuckDuckGo, Raja? Yeah, just share the link of DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo, the search engine. Okay. Any more questions? Oh, thank you, Sas. Still, Dr. Sas, she's like the Flash. Right?
Professor,
Travel speed of sound.
Professor, can I?
Go ahead.
Sorry. Okay. I'm Qiu Zhentong from China, Jiangsu province, in the eastern part of China. And at the very beginning,
you speak too fast, Hentong. Slow down. Slow motion. Tai Chi Quan.
Oh no! I can't. I'm not so good at martial arts, but I'm very tall in contrast of the ordinary Chinese students. Well, my question is, at the very beginning, I saw the Chinese students are very shy, and they tend to refuse to ask questions. However, according to my personal observation, more and more Chinese are asking questions non-stop. So my question is how to melt into the Malaysian culture as quick as possible as a native or as a local Chinese student. Thank you.
How to did you say melt?
How to get accustomed
how to mix?
Yeah.
How with Malaysian students, right?
Yeah.
Just make the first move by introducing yourself, and sometimes you'll find Malaysians being shy as well, not just Chinese students from China being shy, right? So and you find some Malaysians being introvert as well, right? Introvert meaning they are they're an extrovert, they're not naturally speak up and all that, right? But once you introduce yourself, and I think by introducing yourself, by telling them where you're from, and that would be interesting. And if you're studying in USM right now, you just tell why you like to why you are pursuing your education in USM in Malaysia, right? They say, oh yeah, and I choose USM because my mother asked me to take USM.
Okay, thank you.
This is CJ here. Yeah, I suppose that Malaysian generally are very friendly, and I think to approach us, definitely we are very helpful. And one good thing is that we are multilingual.
Yeah.
Yeah. In my childhood, I was quite keen on Malaysian musicians such as Wayne Liang and many very famous, renowned singers. While as a university student, I'd like to ask you the second question. That is, how to combine my daily work, also the teaching the English majors, and how to combine my daily work into the paper in the first study. Thank you.
Okay. All right. There are two parts to your question, if I understand correctly. The first part, I will answer this way. Since you're asking about how do you incorporate your previous work and experience or not into your research, you will need to speak to your supervisor, right? So your supervisor will have the view and the supervision, the vision to help you, right? Now, I can share with you my own thoughts of how you can connect your own experience with your research, right? So I think that you want to ask yourself, what is the research questions that motivate me based on my experience, based on my knowledge, and then what, you know, be curious about it, be inquisitive, be curious, and be you want to know, you know, what will be the research questions you ask from your research, from your experience, and that will be a way to move, to build from your experience, right? But there are videos that there'll be lectures that we will share with you on things like that as well.
Okay, I'll ask my supervisor in further details. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Thank you also to just now. There's another student from Malaysia just now was responding. And then Malaysians are generally friendly.
CJ,
generally friendly. Who's it? Chinju.
CJ, yeah, Chinju.
Chinju. CJ. Okay. Chinju. Yeah, they're generally friendly. That said, I'm a trained sociologist. So, I do find that sometimes Malaysians, their friendliness are contained, you know, so you need to break the ice for them to be friendly. But once they're friendly, they're friendly. That's how it is, right? And that's the experience of my postgraduate students when they interact with Malaysians as well. So Malaysians, they are like strangers, but if you connect with them, suddenly they become like brothers and sisters and all that. They do have that kind of, but then understand Malaysians is not just one particular ethnic group, right? There are many different ethnic groups. So different ethnic groups will have different ethnic cultures, and that would also influence over and above the national culture of being Malaysia. So there's a Malaysian culture, and there's also ethnic cultures, and also the parochial culture. There's also family culture. There's also many different things, of course, at work, right? If you want to know more about that, then you take up sociology, you know, like me. All right. Okay. Any more questions? I'm glad that you are all interacting and asking questions, and you know, about the course and around the course as well.
Hello, doctor. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yulin.
Yes, my name is Shi Yulin, and I came from China. And actually, my question is also about assignment 1. I just want to know, is there anyone who are interested in the special education or the educational management area? Because it seems like nobody replied me. I already posted it on Padlet, but nobody replied me.
Okay. All right. You
Sorry for
I won't be able to ask you that. Yeah. Special education, let's go field. By the way, special education should also study not just for persons with disabilities. Should also study if students or persons with extraordinary capabilities, right? And sometimes the smart ones are being left out from special education, and
Yes,
they struggle.
That SG4 is really suited for my area. So I just want to ask, but nobody replied me.
Okay. Anyways, all right.
Thank you, doctor.
Welcome. Right. There you go. People send you email on that. All right. Any more questions? Any more? So right. If you have problem, PhD. There.
Yeah. Bye.
Somebody come in here from school education. There you go. And the other thing I would say, you might want to get to know more people who are in USM, just in case you need to get to do certain things that are on campus. You can communicate with them, get help, you know, from them, and don't forget to treat them cheesecake. And if you want durian cheesecake, this is even better. The supreme cheesecake, durian. You all know durian, right? Yeah, liu of durian. The king of fruits, Musang King. But there's another king besides Musang King. Right? You come to Malaysia, will tell you there are different great kings of durian besides the Musang King.
I just heard of that there is a kind of durian called blackwood, and the local people told me that this kind of durian is better than Musang King.
Oh yeah. But there you go. Blackthorn. That's my favorite there. That is my favorite. Yeah, Blackthorn. Right. There's a new king. That's right. There's a new king. By the way, I'm happy, but I'm also sad, right? But because of a lot of people from China like durian as well. Because you all like durian so much, the prices of durians in Malaysia has gone up, right? So all this why the prices of durian is not expensive because people from China like durian, so we start export our durians, and then prices of durians are gone up, right? A bit sad because of that, but I'm happy that you all like durians. Yeah, they're planting durian in Hainan. Oh, I can Hainan. Oh, you can plant durian. Okay, that's nice.
Hello, Professor.
Oh yeah, yes.
Okay. So I come from China, Zhengzhou,
Yes.
Henan Province. My specialization is translation technology, but I want to go to other areas like cognitive translation studies. Is this okay for me?
As far as the group's assignment, yes. If you're talking about your PhD or your master, you got to ask your supervisor. The group's assignment, yes. In fact,
Okay.
that's good. Yes.
Okay. So my research proposal, my PhD research proposal is about translation technology, different softwares. But I want to choose cognitive translation for my research methodology course.
Okay.
It's acceptable, right?
That's good. Yeah. For group assignment, definitely you could do that. Right.
Okay.
So in next time you can have that Star Trek communicator. You just press that way, you speak and then translate immediately, right? You know Star Trek. Right? If you watch Star Trek, just communicator like that, right? You speak and then you translate.
Thank you.
自己读啊，我加了一个微信群。
Okay, you have Star Trek? Yeah, Star Trek. Okay. Right. Any more friends? Any the PhD translation technology? Yes. But I want to speak and then the aliens can understand me. That'd be good. Uda with you. There you go. Translation technology. No more questions. So we will go in. If there's no more questions, we'll go to the next part of our session today, right? Okay.
Professor,
Okay. Yes.
I have a question. Thank you for the introduction to the assignment for this semester. About the assignment, I want to say from the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, we choose one, the quality education. So we want to focus the topic on the theater, the use of theater in the English teaching. About the first assignment, is that okay? We only submit the content for the objectives, the topic of the team members. Is that okay?
The
first assignment only include the team members' objective or the topic.
Okay. Well, as long as you fulfill all the requirements of the assignment, they'll be fine. The topic is free. You could choose your own topic as long as the topic meets one of the SDG, right? Which is education, right? So yes, you could do that. And I think theater is a wonderful way of teaching, learning.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm still not sure about the second assignment. Perhaps you will tell us the detailed requirements for the second assignment.
Well, we don't have a second assignment. We have only one assignment. The second part, all right. This course has we only are in charge of the 40% of the course. 60% is with your supervisor in your school, right? So for you to learn about the 60%, you will need to communicate with your school, right? And your contact with your school, even though it's from weeks 11, 12, 13, 14, you can start, and in fact, you should start to communicate with your supervisor or with your school on week 1. And as much as you could do, get in touch. You must get in touch with your supervisor eventually, right? So the better, the sooner the better. Do not wait too late. Yeah, best is to get to know your supervisor week 1, right? Right, and then should start the process early, right? It's a
Okay.
challenge, especially if you're doing online. It is a challenge, right?
Okay, thank you.
I think I have 2 students here, but one is as a class, another student here. Liye, are you here, Liye? I'm taking attendance now. Okay. Oh, you have from
Yeah, I'm here.
Turkey. All right.
不是，
Good.
他还有视频学习的，要小测。
Okay. Somebody has
Can I?
created chat group. All right. No.
Okay. I'm children.
One more. No, one more question. Okay. One more question.
So, maybe a last question.
Maybe last question.
I just to have my advertisement to find my team member. Okay. If you are confident enough, and if you have great confidence in learning ability, you may join our team. We have 3 members still vacant now. Okay. 139-522. Okay. Thank you.
SOS. Save also. We are drowning. Help us. Help us. No.
Anyone is welcome. Okay. Any country. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Okay. Help us. We want to get out of the city. No more lockdown.
Okay. I'll pay attention next time.
Okay. Welcome. All right. All right. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I think we have one more question. Wenda, you want to ask?
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
I have a question about the assignment. According to number 9, I guess what we are going to present in the PowerPoint slide is something more like a preliminary steps of a research, something like a proposal. So my question is, in our presentation, should we bring about some statistics or some results, or is just like a proposal is enough?
Okay. So point number 9, we just share again, since you're asking about the point number 9. So we might forget point number 9. Can you all see the point number 9 now? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. The PowerPoint should consist of slides, the title, team members, and abstract. So your question is, you have statistics. Yes, you can share statistics as well. You could do that, right? See, there's the PowerPoint. There's also your video presentation, right? So that is the 2 separate one, or you can combine them together as well. But there you must also submit your PowerPoint. So we want to see a PowerPoint. So you could have more than should consist slides. Those are the 6 slides. But you want to include statistics, go ahead. You could do that as well, right? As part of your problem statement, maybe as part of your background of study, maybe you could do that. All right. So
thanks. I see.
Understand that you're remember that you're doing a topic that is shared by 5 persons or 5 to 8 persons. So it should be agreed upon by the 5 or 8 persons, your team members, basically. Okay.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Good. Jolly good. Stop sharing it.
Doctor, I have a question.
Yes.
My name is Wasim, and I'm from Jordan.
Wasim, are you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I have a friend named Wasim long time ago when I was an undergraduate.
Where does he come from?
He's a Palestinian in Jordan. He's a Palestinian from Jordan.
Okay, that's cool. That's just like me.
Wasim means what? Smile or something, right? No?
Yeah, something like handsome.
Handsome. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
My question is, my question, thank you, doctor. Is there more than one class for this material research methodology? So what I'm asking about, all the students who registered for this course are going to take the material from you, or there are more than one class? So for example, should I pick my members, team members from this class, or I can go to other classes if there is any other classes.
Okay, all right, all right. Well, you're thinking really far ahead. So for team members, the team members should only be from this course, from this class, right? So there is
Okay, so there is more than one class.
What happened is this: some schools have their own courses on research methodology. For those schools that have research methodology course, right? The students do not need to attend this course, right? So like graduate school of business, they have their own course, right? So their students do not need to attend this course, right? So for students which in this case all of you, right? Schools that do not, or research centers that do not have a course at the postgraduate level, right? Then this is the course that you should take. Are there courses out there? Once you enroll after your first semester, you will see that sometimes our USM library offer courses, but not a full one semester course, separate course. Might be on how to do bibliography, how to do SPSS or something specific, or how to use Atlas. We have those courses, but those are individual courses, and some of them you need to pay, right, if you want to attend. Yeah. So, but the one that is a full semester course is this one. So in this course, but I'm not going to be in lecture alone. There'll be Associate Professor Dr. Tang, Dr. Sas, Associate Professor Dr. Go, Dr. Dayang, and our director himself, Associate Professor Dr. Azim Farouk, will be giving lectures as well. So a wide variety of perspectives that you will listen to, right?
Thank you so much. Thank
okay,
you, Doctor.
Wasim.
Shukran.
So
Thank
you're
you.
walking. Where you're running from somewhere, or running towards somewhere?
I'm not running. I'm just walking, enjoying, watching too.
You're
Yeah,
looking for
yeah.
iftar. You're fasting,
What?
right? Are you
Of
trying to
course.
get some food somewhere?
No, because I'm fasting actually, but it's good to walk and have sport while you're learning something from you. So it's
Okay.
that's it.
Yeah, but you can
I'm
give
by the
us
way, I'm by the
a
way,
fleeting headache.
I'm by the way a teacher, so I'm actually in school. So yeah.
Okay. Show us your students next time, right? So
Maybe.
yeah. So
Thank you
Bahrain,
so much.
there's your Bahrain. You have a king that can speak very, very well. I've heard his speaking before. The King Jordan, King of Jordan.
King of Jordan, yeah.
Yeah.
King
And
Abdullah.
also King Abdullah and his beautiful wife.
Yeah. Queen Rania.
Queen Rania, that's right. Queen Rania. All right. Okay, Wasim. Right.
Thank you.
Welcome. Any more? From Turkey.
Hello,
There.
teacher.
All right. I'm fine.
Hello,
Wujian.
teacher.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, student.
Yeah.
So teacher speaking to student, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, teacher.
Yes, student. Yes. Go ahead. Speak. Go ahead. You are given the permission to speak. Wujian, are you speaking? 你可以开嘴了，可以说 Hello。Okay.
Hello,
I was
teacher.
concerned you're
Can't
being
hear you.
kidnapped or something. Okay, Wujian, go ahead. Go ahead, speak. It's all right.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, students.
Because today's website I'm so late to enter into our class. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. Apologies accepted.
And as for this course, and would you like to recommend us some books or even some websites? Would you like to suggest us and list them to us?
All right. Good, very good question. Important question there. Actually, we actually have a list of recommended books together with if you look at eLearn, And also our website, our Sampras website, we have e-learn, we have like 3 or 4 books that we recommend. One of them is in Bahasa, but the rest is in English. So you can look at those books. And one of the books is written by a world-renowned methodologist. His name is Norman Blakey. He's one of the top 10 methodologists in the world. He used to teach methodology in USM. So you can scroll down in e-learn and can check with the references. There are, I think, 3 or 4, including SDGs on Sustainable Development Goals. There's also there. Right? Good question. Important question. Yeah.
Is them enough or so accurate towards for us to learn this course? These recommendations are enough for us to learn.
You're talking about
It is
getting. Say that again. Say that again. Repeat your question.
And these recommendations you have so showed to us, whether they are so enough for us to learn this course. They are so enough.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
This
you.
course is enough.
Thank
Yes.
you so
Yes.
much.
Welcome. Now that said, let me add a bit more. For your own school, right, and your supervisor, you might want to ask your supervisor or your school. Maybe they have their own more specific, more specific reference books. So the different schools might have different emphasis. Different fields might have different emphasis as well, right? So this is
that
a
means,
foundational.
That means these recommendations just based on our course.
Yes.
And if we want to search for more books, we will ask for our professors. Our major professors, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Most welcome. All right. Any more comments or any more questions? Do we have materials for each of the lessons in 10 weeks? Sometimes we have the materials ready, sometimes we don't. Right? But we will upload our lectures so that you can watch them again and again and again. If you have insomnia, it helps you to go to sleep, right? So, but it helps you with the revision, right? We do not have exams, so do not worry about exams. We don't have exams, right? There are 4 books. Yeah, there are only 4 books. That's right. One of them is in Bahasa, so if you're interested to learn Bahasa, you can read that book. There's a book that I actually co-authored, but then the rest are in English or references, right? Okay, welcome. Yeah, all right. All right. Wu Jian, you still have your hands up there? Peace. I come. Sorry. There's no role. Thanks. Okay. And if right? Okay. Thumbs up. Right.
Oh,
Yes. Who else is there?
Professor.
Yes.
Excuse me, because
Wu Fang.
Yes, it's me.
Yes.
Because
Yeah,
it's
okay.
a
It's you.
technical error in computer, so I missed a lot. My question is, does this book have playback? Does this course have playback?
Does this course have
Playback.
Web relax?
Playbacks.
Webback.
I think it's playback.
Webbacks.
Because
Video
I
recording.
miss a lot, so I want to get more.
So, the specific lecturer will inform you whether there's a recorded version or not. Are we recording that? Yeah. We recorded this one, so we will upload it and then you can see. But then we'll have a lot of chatting going on as well, right?
Okay, thank you very much.
So you will need to ask the specific lecturer, the teacher. Over here we call them lecturer.
Okay.
教授, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay, teacher. Thank you very much.
Teacher. Okay. Teacher is used for secondary and primary school, but I'm happy to be teacher too.
Lecture is okay.
Lecturer, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I know,
lecturer.
I know.
But
Okay.
yeah, but
Mm.
anyway, Miss,
No,
Miss, okay. All right. Any more questions there?
no more.
Yeah, Hu Fang, yeah.
No more. Thank
No
you,
more
lecture.
question. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Professor. Can you hear me?
Yes. Who's talking there?
My name is Kei Dou, and I'm from China.
All right.
But I
Hey,
prefer you call me Coco, which is much more simpler.
You prefer to be called
Coco is my
Coco,
name.
like Coco Lee from Taiwan.
No, Chinese. I'm a Chinese.
Okay.
I'm from Shanghai.
I know.
I'm sorry about my camera, which is not working today. But
It's all right. It's all right. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if I understand you clearly, so I want to make it clear. So what you are saying is that this assignment is more like a research proposal, which means we don't need to jump into a conclusion, and we don't need to do the data collection part or even the statistic analysis part, right?
That would be. I can say yes in the sense that yeah, this is not a research that you must complete within 5 weeks. No. But this is a practice for you to apply what you learn from this course, right? But yeah, you do not have to collect data, analyze the data, and that sense. No, you do not have to do that. No.
Okay, got it. Thank you,
No.
Professor.
That's right. All right. Welcome. Good question there. Important question.
Hello, Professor.
All right. Yes. Hello.
Yeah, another question.
Yes.
I have sent the references on the website, but I couldn't download the first three references.
Okay.
So I'm wondering where I can download them.
We will check again. I'm not sure you can download Professor in the Norman Blakey's book, but we do have a book that is downloadable. We will double check. We will inform you. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think we did subscribe for a book for you all to download for USM students to download. Right?
I just
There's a question about quiz. No, you do not have to end it today, but we advise that you complete it today. But you will is open. There's quiz at the end of the lecture today. Not this lecture. The lecture after this. The lecture. There's a quiz. Now the idea of a quiz, which I haven't talked about. The idea of the quiz is okay. If somebody wants to ask some question first. All right. Yusuf.
Hello.
Yes, Yusuf. Yeah. Jual pula ni. Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. All right. Thanks, As. Okay.
Hello, teacher.
Let's start this.
Good
Okay,
afternoon.
Yusuf, you
Yep.
want to ask something or sing a song or something?
Yes, I have just having a problem with my network, but I just joined it late. What I'm asking is, I'm from School of Humanities.
Which part of Africa are you from?
Nigeria.
Nigeria. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. You have the
So
Nigerian tea there.
Yes, but they are weak now, unlike before.
Okay. What I'm saying is you have the tea in your pronunciation, not the tea that you drink. All right. Okay. Go ahead, Yusuf. What is it you want to ask?
Yes, what I want to ask, I'm just joining because we have problem with network. I just moved to another location from my location. So my
Okay.
question, I'm from School of Humanities. I don't know how can I contact my other group members.
Okay. If you just join in, you can check the chat. Then in the chat there are links to the some platform called Padlet, And so in the Padlet, you can communicate with different people in the Padlet in order to link up with them and tell them what you're interested in, or join their group. Yeah, you could join their group, or you can start a new group. You could do that as well. Right. So, is that okay, Yusuf? Is that Yusuf or Nuhu?
Yusuf.
All right, Yusuf.
All right. Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right, Yusuf. Right. Good. I know it's kind of early morning in Nigeria there. Okay. All right. There's a question about how to access the quiz. The quiz might not be open yet, but once the quiz will be open, I think, at a certain time, and then you'll be able to open the quiz. I think it'll be open at 5 o'clock. I think it is a specified time. Right. Oh, there. Thank you very much for sharing the link again. Okay. I think that'll be all, unless there's one more last question. Right.
Hello,
Hi, Pro.
Professor.
Yes.
Pro.
Okay, you first.
Hi, Pro.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
I'm Christy here. Can you hear me?
Yes, Christy.
Okay, I just want to ask a very important questions about our assignment. Assignment is in group and is recording, right? We have to submit the recording,
Yes.
right? And what
Yeah.
about the research proposal and the research proposal presentation? Is the topics same like the group assignment, or is totally different? Which is research proposal that will be our main thesis?
Okay. Poswan, which school are you with?
I'm from School of Management.
School of Management. So I suppose you just joined in, I guess, yeah.
No, I just
No.
very confusing because here.
Okay. If you read the one I've gone through just now, right? And then there are some questions as well just now. It is not the same as your research proposal, but you can take your research proposal and start a group. If your group agrees to make your research proposal the group assignment, you can do that. But if 5 people do not agree, then you got to come together and say, okay, we want to do something else, right? So it is separate from your research proposal, separate from your research proposal presentation, which is, for your case, you will need to do the research proposal and all that to the School of Management.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so
By the way,
much.
School of Management has many different, many stages of proposal, more than School of Social Sciences.
Okay. Thank you
But
so much, Prof.
with School of Social Science, I was the deputy dean last time, so I kind of know about the School of Social Sciences, right? Okay, so no, it is separate, and it is clearly stated there in our in the assignment. If you read point number 18 and 19, I think we repeat that. Yeah, so it is not your research proposal, but you can take a topic, your own topic, and turn it into your group assignment, provided the team members agree. Right. So this is where you practice your negotiation skill, negotiation 101. Right. The link to the quiz will be activated according to the time that is. There's a question about the quiz. The quiz is time activated, so it'll be activated according to the time. Right. So just wait until the time. So I think it's about 5 o'clock afterwards. You'll be activated. It's a question about the quiz, access to the quiz. All right.
Excuse me, sorry, just a quick question regarding the
Go
quiz
ahead.
as well.
Go ahead. It's Anas Ras.
Yeah. My question is, please, just as you've mentioned right now, that the quiz is going to be activated at 5. Is it going to be available till a specific point of time?
The question, the quiz question.
Yes, I'm talking about the quiz.
Yeah.
To what time is it going to be available?
I think about 5 o'clock, right? You can, it is or 5 or 5:30. It is, say the lecture is between 2:30 to 5:30. So at the end of the lecture, which is
my question. My question is till when it's going to be available. So it will be available at 5:30 till.
Till what time? I believe it's open for 1 week.
1 week.
1 week.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I already set the time. Oh, you set the time. The quiz will close on Wednesday, 6 We will edit the time. We will edit the time. It should be 1 week. Yeah.
So
it should be 1 week. Yeah, 1 week.
1 week.
Yes.
So 1 week. It is 1 week.
Yeah, meaning Wednesday next week.
Thank you very much.
Right? Okay. Wednesday 11:30. Wednesday 5:30. So if it's 5:30, it opens at 5:30 and be 11:30.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Okay, welcome. Good question. Important question. Download the study material. Yeah, it depends on you ask about the question about where to download study material. That depends on the lecturer, the teacher, the speaker for that particular lecture. Some speakers or some lecturer will have materials shared. Some might not have. Some will have a recording available for you. Some might not have. Yeah. Oh, there's some quotes there, right? Okay. All right. There's another question. Is that post one? Who's asking a question?
Sorry for the late question, Prof. I'm
Mhm.
Bawani here from Educational Studies School.
Yes.
I'm just
Yes,
asking
Bawani.
yes, I'm asking your suggestion, Prof. Since I'm from Educational Studies in Special Education, do you encourage me to join a group which is rather different from my field for the great exposure?
Yes. Yes. This is why are we doing this? Why is USM asking you all to do this? First of all, about the SDG, right? SDG is a worldwide consensus on how do we develop as not just a nation but as humanity. So sustainability is an important agenda. It's also university's agenda. The other part to that is that and this might be the opportunity for you to really work together with other schools, other students, and other countries. And this is the opportunity for you and in your school you will be mainly together with your focusing in your field, right? So this is a way to get to know other people and to think and to interact with other students and with other perspectives as well, with different perspectives. Yeah. Is that Bawani, right?
Thank you,
From?
Thank you so
Where are you
much.
from?
I'm from Penang.
From Penang. Okay, all right. That we stay in the same place, right?
Yeah,
Which
thank
part
you.
of Penang?
Oh, I'm from mainland Simpang Ampat.
Oh, okay. Not too far away compared to our friends.
Yes, Prof.
See,
Okay, thank you, Prof.
Malaysia has mainland too. So it's not just China that has mainland, right?
Yeah.
But only Penangites talk about mainland and island, right? Because part of Penang is an island.
Yes.
They forgot, a lot of people forget that Penang or Pulau Pinang has a mainland which is part of the Peninsula Malaysia and the island too. So yeah, Butterworth is part of the city in mainland in Penang as well, right? So okay, welcome to USM. University Sukamakan. University Sukamakan. That is, it means a university that likes to eat. Okay.
Hello, Prof.
Yes, who's that?
Boleh mencelah tak?
Sabir, Muhammad Sabir.
Muhammad Sabir bin Sharif.
Yes.
Okay, you normally call me, friends will call me Jebat.
Jebat?
Yep.
As in Hang Jebat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
I like that, Jebat.
Okay, sorry for late join today because I checked my record for class until 9:30, nothing. They updated nothing, but suddenly 11:30, so I get the info late. Okay, sorry. Just to introduce myself, I'm Jebat from Penang, Butterworth.
Right. Okay.
Bagan. Okay,
have you found Tuah yet?
Pardon, sir? Pardon?
Have you found Tuah yet? Jebat's
no.
good friend is Tuah.
Okay, Prof. Normally when people say I'm Tuah, okay, we cannot get too close with that person. I don't know why. I don't know why, but some people say
I'm Lekiu. Your other friend, Lekiu.
Some people say ada tulah dia.
Okay.
Ada tulah dia. So kita tak boleh kita tak boleh nak close sangat.
Okay.
Okay, I'm currently in School of Social Science, taking Political Science.
Political Science, good. Professor Zhang.
Professor, my supervisor will be Dr. Nur Ajrun. I think.
Okay, these are new folks, new guys. Okay.
Okay. So
Your
just want to
question.
introduce. No question. Just want to introduce myself.
All right, Jebat. Nice to meet you, Jebat. Right. Check
Thank you,
out
thank you, thank you.
our Nusantara YouTube. I have a YouTube channel on Nusantara Wakaf Ilmu. Check it out. That's
Okay, sure will do, sure will do.
yeah. By the way, my videos are all uploaded there. I will share the link
Okay.
later on. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Jebat.
Okay, thanks, Prof.
Yeah. Which part of Malaysia are you from?
Me, Butterworth.
Butterworth. Okay, you're Penangan too.
But
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
which is part of Kedah Lama, right? That's a Kedah, part of a Kedah as well.
Kedah Tua.
Kedah Tua, Kedah Lama, Kedah Tua. Okay. Kedah Tua.
Kedah Tua.
Alright.
So Bawani is my friend. The woman who introduced just now is my friend.
All right. Good. Good to know you have.
Okay, meet you soon, Prof. Thank you.
Welcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullah.
Excuse me. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullah. Again,
I'm sorry, Dr. Muhammad. Yeah, it's me again. Really, I went there and I found out that the quiz will close on Wednesday, 6 April 2022, 11:30 p.m. It's what's written there. So just I wanted to confirm for a second
we will
time.
change that one. We will change it.
It will be changed.
It's our research assistant who's helping me all throughout. His name is Raja. He's next to me right now. He's from Malang, Indonesia. So he's also the technology whiz kid here. So he's helping to making some adjustment.
I'm sorry to bother you, but just it's
no, it's all right.
very important for me.
Go on, Anas. Go on, Anas. You look like a gamer or something like
that. So should I take it off then?
No, it's okay. Are you a gamer?
No, I'm not.
You're not a gamer. You don't play Call of Duty, that kind of thing, no?
I'm not really much into, but my kids are.
I'm not a gamer too, but my son is. I know, you have the look of a gamer, like a master gamer or something, right?
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, Anas. All right. Thank you. Should we choose a topic from 17? Yes. Oh, no, you cannot choose something else other than the 17 topics, right? We have 17 development goals. 17 development. Just choose from that one, the 17. Malaysia is helping to develop the 18th goal, which is called the Sejahtera. Sejahtera means well-being, but they haven't developed that. The IIUM is trying to do that. Our former Vice Chancellor, Tan Sri Zul, right? But we don't have that yet. So follow the 17 goals. So it's like this. You can do something outside later on, but right now you're in this course, you take this course, you complete the requirements of this course. It's like if you're learning Wing Chun or Karate or Taekwondo or Silat, you follow the rules until you graduate, then you can expand and become a mixed martial artist and do whatever you want to do. But at this time, there's follow the 17 goals, follow, that's the guideline we're giving to you, right? So yeah, we will update the deadline. The deadline will be changed until 1 full week for you, right? Okay. You have Ryu.
You can call me Leah. It's kind of complicated, right?
It's okay. How do you say it in Chinese?
No, that doesn't matter. You can call me Leah.
Leah.
Yeah.
Leah. Okay.
So,
Leah.
yeah,
Okay.
I have one question.
Like a it's a moon, right? Moon.
Oh no, not really.
Not the moon. Okay.
And
Anyway.
that's another character.
Okay,
So
Leah,
I
go
got
ahead.
a question. I was
Your
looking
question.
at the introduction page of the course, and I see on the right side there's some bars. The completion progress I'm talking about. And I see I can move my mouse over somewhere and touch bar for info. Then there are 3 videos attached to this course. So should we like watch them all before this class?
I will explain. We haven't got to that point yet.
Oh yeah, really? Okay.
Okay, we got that point yet. All right. So this when I told you there's a lecture part to that, right? Okay. Thank you for asking the question. You're ahead of time. All right. So Leah, you have asked your question, and you can put down your hands. Put down your hand. Okay. Jebat, you can also put down your hand if you do not have any question, unless you want to find your other friends. Yeah. Okay. So now this is I would like to highlight one more point. This is more a point I want to speak to you to as a supervisor as well, right? Not just a course instructor, not just a course coordinator. I have supervised a lot of students. More than 20 students of mine have graduated. More than maybe 15, 17 are PhD students. Some are master students as well. And I want to tell you, I want to share with you one important point to make sure that your PhD gets to the final point, to the final completion. And that is the important principle of maintaining the chain. Maintain the chain. What does it mean? You do not break the chain. Every day you must spend a specific amount of time. You can put aside, say, you know, every day at the very least, I'll spend 15 minutes, 30 minutes sitting down, writing on my, writing my thesis. Whatever it is, it must be completed. If it's not completed, I will not call it a day. The day doesn't end until you complete your 15 minutes or your 30 minutes, right? You make that commitment from day one. You're starting the journey right now. You must have that commitment. No matter what you do, no matter what, you know, you do not say, I have to wait until summer to come, you know, we need to have the sunrise, and then, or it's winter, you know, it's not, it's, oh, today we are fasting month, so I'm tired, I cannot do it yet, or I have certain project, I have to wait until the project ended, or I have some work, I have to complete this work. But do not come up with those, you know, all those reasons that will bring you treason, right? Will destroy you. So you want to have that commitment of 15 minutes, 30 minutes commitment to say, this is the time, you know, the challenge, whatever challenge comes, I will have my 15 minutes, 30 minutes, right? So you must maintain that chain. Do not break the chain. Now, if you break the chain, what you do? You do not sleep that night until you do it. Right? You do not sleep. At least you have that 10, 15 minutes commitment. You do it. Right? You write. You must do that. Because for PhD and masters, by research especially, yeah, people think that you have all the time in the world. You'll be walking a lonely journey because only you understand your research. Right? You do not have a class together with you like this one. After this class, you'll be alone. Right? So you will need to commit to your own time. Go to a place or a chair or a table or cafe or whatever. You must compete to that 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Of course, it should not be just 15, 30 minutes. That should be the start, right? But you must have that minimum that you must commit to yourself every day, right? And you do not go to sleep until you complete that 15 minutes or 30 minutes. And if you start breaking the chain, it's hard to join the chain again. It's hard to restart, right? You do not break the momentum. You keep the momentum going, you keep on doing it, right? And that is the way to do it, right? Yeah, you know, keep on moving. It's only from the valley that the mountain seems high. 不怕慢，只怕站. Chinese say, what is it? Okay, you must have that as a principle of your commitment, right? And PhD requires that kind of commitment from yourself, because your family might not understand you, your employers might not understand that, you know. So you need to do that, right? To have that commitment. So start from today. Start that commitment, that 15 minutes or 30 minutes for yourself, right? And you do not go to sleep until you do that 15 minutes. Even if you write one sentence, even if you write two sentences, you write, right? Even though you quote from a writer, a literature about your topic, you do that. You must continue to fill up your thesis, right? And that is a big challenge for a lot of people, right? And believe me, I have supervised a lot of students. I have been examiners in Malaysia, outside Malaysia as well, and you know, I've seen people, you know, turning zombies. They're dead, and then we try to revive them back because they've given up, because it's hard to continue this PhD journey. You know, you find it, and the more you postpone it, you know, the harder it is. You know, staring at the frog would not change the frog. You know, you cannot stare. You got to do something with the frog, right? Kiss the frog or something to turn the frog into a prince. You got to do something. Yeah, just postponing doesn't help. So start today, no, not tomorrow, right? Not tomorrow. Start today. Start with one sentence. That's good to begin the journey. And then tomorrow, one more sentence. And then 2, 3, 4. Of course, I said you should not start with 15 minutes, but you must have that 15 minutes. And then after that 15 minutes, you can reward yourself just to anchor, just to condition yourself. You know, I've done my 15-minute commitment at the very least. And you should have at least more than 15 minutes, of course, every day, right? And because PhD doesn't have a structure, you must have that. So the principle is maintain the chain, keep on moving. It's only from the valley that mountains inside. But I've seen people climbing this mountain, dropping, climbing, and they have done. I have more than 20 students. I think this year I have two students graduating, right? Two graduated from Indonesia. One more coming up Viva next week from Nigeria, Brother Sulaiman, right? And I've seen how students have struggled, and I understand. Some have sold the lands and all that. Some have gone through hardship and sickness and all that. And that is the test. Can you still maintain the chain even though you're sick, even though you have all kinds of work? Can you still maintain the chain? If you can maintain the chain every 15 minutes, 30 minutes, every day, this PhD will be yours. Yeah, your master's will be yours. So that is an advice for me for your PhD. As far as the lecture is concerned, today, if you look at the link there, I have uploaded the lectures in the YouTube link. You can go there. I also have the last part, which is not compulsory, which is a PhD success strategies. I have talked about the 5, 6, 7 research success strategies. You could watch that. For all my students, I make them. I require them to watch my interview. The interview is done by a vice rector of a university who was my student, my PhD student as well. So when he graduated, he impromptu interview me then, and I just shared my thoughts with him. So I thought, and then we edited that. Raji helped me to edit it as well. And it's something for I like you all to watch, but that is not compulsory. The compulsory part that I like you to watch is the 4 research strategies and philosophies, right? That is the recorded ones that I have uploaded. Watch them. At the end, there's the quizzes. Now, if you ask me, what happened if you do not answer the quiz? This is the implication. Remember, I told you there's a percentage of students who do not make it, like that, and it has been our past record, about 5%. Yeah. Now we look for students who have contributed in some ways, one way or another, right? Example, answering the quizzes, contributing to the, you have watched the lectures, you answer the quizzes. We will find ways to increase, to help you get the points you can get, so that you make the passing mark. And we cannot help you if there's nothing documented to help you to pass that. If you are in borderline case, these things can help you, right? So if some of you might ask, is it compulsory? Well, it is compulsory if you want to make sure that, if your border case, between pass and fail, it will help you. It's not guaranteed, but we in Sampras, we do not want to get any students fail through this course. I'm the coordinator. I look through 600, almost 700 records sometimes of students, and I go through one by one. We look through the grades. We look at the presentation. We want students to pass this course, not not repeating the course, and it'd be more burden for us too than the next course. We have to go through the process again. So answer the quizzes, and the quizzes actually help you, and the quizzes are not tough for you to answer. It helps you to answer, to guide you, to kind of revision tool for you. So those are the quizzes. Yeah. So the next part of this one is for I'm asking you to watch the lectures. There are 4 research methodology, research philosophies and strategies. At the end of it, there's a quiz. You can answer the quiz. The quiz will be open for 1 week, but don't wait until 11 o'clock next week to answer the quiz. Right? So immediately after that, you can answer that. Okay. So welcome to University Science Malaysia. Welcome to Sampras, the oldest social science research center in Malaysia. And we are happy to meet you. We are a global village of scholars, students coming together. I hope that someday you will come and meet me in person too. I'm here in Sampras Center for Policy Research and International Studies. You can meet me and we can chat and have a coffee together, or tea, or milk, or whatever you drink. No, not whatever, but something like that. Yeah. So, all right. I'll see you all. Any last questions?
Yes, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Can you show us a previous work from a student, previous work, so we can know how we can do the PowerPoint well?
All right.
Because that, as you said, actually I don't know how to do the PowerPoint, how to deeply to discuss or research the topic you give us.
All right. You're Shai Kang, right?
Yeah, you can just call me Chen.
Chen, okay. It's okay. We should learn your name too. After all, we can say Schwarzenegger, right? We learn the word Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger is not an easy word to learn, but we learn the Western word, Western name. So we should learn each other's name. Really learn. So we should appreciate. It's Shao Kang.
It's as actually no matter what you call me. Just I think maybe Chen is better to
Chen. Okay, I call you
pronounce.
Chen then. You prefer to
Yeah.
be called Chen? I call you Chen.
Yes. Just I
What we'll
think
do next week, we will share some links to the
previous work.
Previous group presentation, right?
Thank you,
Please
sir.
take note that these group presentations are not necessarily the best or the worst. They are just what they are, so you can look at that. Yeah.
Yes, and I think yes. I just want to find a standard that how we
share.
can how to do better for this work.
Yeah. What happens is we did share last time, and but the issue was there were, they are good group assignment. They are not good group assignment as well. So we do not want you to benchmark. We do not want you to, follow something that is of lower standard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
We will share. There's no problem to that. In fact, if you want to explore, if you go to the lecture today in the YouTube that we uploaded, it is in the same YouTube channel. Right? It is the same YouTube channel. In fact, the course is in there. There are other lectures as well. There are the videos that's connected to research methodology, connected to this course as well. You can explore that YouTube channel, and you'll see your friends presenting in their own group assignment. You can find that, and you can find other lectures as well, the previous lectures and other teachers presenting their work as well. Just explore the YouTube channel that is in the e-learn there. There's a YouTube channel.
Yes, I have followed you.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
And
Okay.
I have another question that you have 17 topic, right? But I found my research proposal maybe is not suitable for all the 17 topics. So I found some previous student have asked you that maybe he will choose a topic other from your 17 topics. So is this okay? I want to make sure.
No, you must choose between the 17 SDGs, right? So you align to the SDGs, one of them or two of them. You can do that. So, what's your topic, by the way? What's your research topic?
I want to use some data, actually some big data, to do the design. Yes, I'm a School of Arts, and my major is industrial design.
Okay, industrial design. What do you plan to
So,
design on?
I want to design some UI design. I want to use some data to find why the people like or dislike some things, and yes, that's it.
Okay, all right. So
And I will use I will like Python or
Python,
computer
yeah.
some computer tools to help me to finish this.
Some data mining tools, right? Okay.
Yes, data
So
mining. Yes, right.
yeah, all right. So Python now people say they should teach Python in all schools right now. Uh, Now you want to
So
think about how maybe you can apply what you do to, how to help people from your research, and the way you help people is a way that you can connect to the one of the SDGs. So you think about maybe you want to help the poor, or you want to help some gender equality, or you want to want to solve some environmental problem, or you want to build stronger institutions, how to build a stronger government, a stronger whatever, that, or you can spy on people better.
okay, I know. Yes, I understand. Yes.
Alright. Yeah, so you link what you want to do with one of SDGs, right? And if you really cannot link, then you join other groups that have identified one particular or two SDGs, right? And the whole idea of SDGs is that it is envisioned to, it is conceptualized to bring together different fields, different parts of human life into some kind of a coherent agenda of development. So these are development goals, but they're sustainable development goals. How do we develop? So that is the question you ask. Yeah.
So I think it is possible to do. I will do two research in this class in this class. So one is the I choose one of the 17 topics, and you say you just take 40, and our school will take 60, right? The points, I mean.
The
You
the
would
seven.
you will take just you will take 40 of the final.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, oh,
yes.
sorry.
So this group assignment is only 40 points, 40 marks, right?
Yes,
And
40.
60 marks will be the 60 percentage will be coming from your school, right?
Yes, so I think maybe it is possible. I can do two research. The one is for your 40, and another is for 60 for the schools for the
Yes,
school.
yes, 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 yes.
Okay, thanks, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Welcome. All right. All right. Uh, so 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 this is the advice of Bruce Lee. Be like water, 沉水, right? Just flow, and then if you need to do this, you can do this. You need to do that, you can do that. And,
Yes, you water, my friend.
be like water. Be water. Yeah.
Um,
Go ahead.
Dr. Muhammad, just one question about the attendance. How can we submit our attendance?
When you register into eLearn, right? It's automatic now.
Yeah.
So don't worry so much about that. Just attend the
So
lectures.
it's automatically taken when we
Yeah.
get into the lecture.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, Professor, if I have a question. If the team is all from the same grade, will points be deducted? As I mentioned earlier, we highly encourage. It's not compulsory, but we highly encourage. Right. It is I mean, this is your opportunity to get to know students, friends from other countries. So use this opportunity to get to know students from other countries as well. Right.
Hello, doctor. I have a
Yeah.
question.
Yes.
My name is Nora. Based
Okay.
on what I
Nora, right?
understand,
Nora.
yeah, I'm from Malaysia.
Yeah, Nora.
Uh,
Yeah. Nora from Malaysia.
yeah. So I have a question regarding what you just said just now, that we have to come up with a list of name for our team, for our group, right? And then maybe probably next week, you probably like going to put out a list for groups, right? And
We
we
don't put
can.
out the list. You don't put out the. You will choose the list, and you will submit the list
Oh.
to us. Right.
Oh,
So.
okay, okay. So we have finalized the
Yeah,
teammates.
but next week, Dr. Sas will have some group dynamics or activities, kind of thing, and the to work in multi teams, right? So you'll get to know
Is it
people, but then you
multi-discipline?
will choose your own team, Nora. Where are you from, Nora?
I'm from Penang also.
From Penang as well. Wow, so many people from Penang there. So I
Yes.
cannot promote nasi kandang anymore because nasi. And those of you outside of Penang, outside of Malaysia, if you're in Penang, the food to eat supposedly in Penang is nasi kandar, or the Penang called nasi kandang, right? Char kway teow is yes, but then char kway teow, Penang has char kway teow, nasi kandar. We have a lot, but nasi kandar is like the thing supposedly. But char kway teow, asam laksa also, but then asam laksa is compared to nasi kandar. By the way, I like laksa. By the way, that's my favorite food. So, anyways, Nora, I answered your question.
Yes, but as for the just now you said that we're going to have like a new group collaboration, something with Dr. Stuff.
Not new
So is
group.
it?
So we have a session on group dynamics, on working.
Yes.
Yeah.
So is it a
But,
new
but you
group or
get
just
into
like?
the Padlet, and then get into the Padlet platform, right? And then you can find your group, assemble a group, or join a group, or start a group, or go into a group, start a revolution in a group, break up a group, or whatever you want to do with that.
Yeah,
So
but is it like for dynamic group? Is it going to be another group or just our group only?
no, next week is not about the group you form is your own group. That is not, no,
Okay.
it be you have complete freedom there to choose your own group there, right? As long as
Okay.
between 5 to 8, and they are made of humans, and from USM who's taking this course, right? That is fine. No, we will not break up your group. But if you have any breakups from your group, and then you have you got to sign a prenuptial and agreement and all that. That's
Oh
your
my
business.
God.
So that's why we say you do not want to. We do not entertain any group problems, any team problems, right? You choose your team, so be careful whom you choose.
Dr. Muhammad, I have another question. I know maybe it
Yes,
will be a
Manal.
silly question,
No,
but
there's no silly question. Only silly answers.
exactly, I misunderstand some stuff. The question is,
Okay.
what is the point from doing that group?
What group? Which group now?
Now, the group you ask us to be as a group together to work with each other. So what is the point? What is the point of that group?
Oh, I think I've explained it, right? First of all, is a group. The whole project is a group assignment, right? So we want you all to come together to be able to work as a team, be part of that postgraduate community. You know, especially for and this trying periods where we all live in our individual houses or homes or cities or countries, right? And you're not able to be part of USM. This is a way to come together and be part of the USM community of postgraduates. The other part to it that we did say that is that the importance of group work, of working within teams. And that's part that we want to inculcate in USM education, and this is what we want to promote. So As far as those are the what do you say, the social dynamics are concerned, right? That's the thing. And we do want to, and as Dr. Sas will explain next week, we do want you to work across different disciplines as much as possible. So if you work individually, you might not be able to do that. So one of the things that USM champions is the idea of transdisciplinary education, multidisciplinary education, not just multidisciplinary, but transdisciplinary, meaning what you learn, you bring it across to another field bring it to your field, and that cross germination, you know, the one flower pollinating another flower, and then you have a much more broader understanding and appreciation of different fields. So that is the rationale, I guess, yeah, of working in the group that we encourage. But we are not forcing you to have different nationalities or different discipline. We're not forcing you, because you have that freedom to choose, right? And answer your question there, Mana?
Yes, another question regarding, so thanks a lot for the answering, and I really appreciate it. The other one, regarding today, there is an assessment or quiz. So it will be regarding what?
Go ahead, Mana. It's just a bit too cold
Okay.
inside here.
Again, by end of this session, there is a quiz. So it will be about what?
And I've explained many times now. Manal, the second part.
Sorry, I'm really sorry.
The second part of the 60% is you know, with your school or your supervisor. So your school or supervisor will be handling this part. So you'll do your research proposal presentation. That will be determined and discussed with your supervisor and your school, right? So you need to communicate with the school, with your supervisor, to know what the other 60% is about. And you will start having the last four, you'll be formally in online or whatever program you have from week 11 onwards. So week 11 onwards, yeah.
So do you mean, Victor, that I have to go back to my tutor in the same university?
Not the same university. This university, your supervisor, not tutor. Your supervisor.
Yes.
Yeah, you communicate with your supervisor, USM supervisor.
Okay.
And your school, meaning not, you know, which school are you from? School of Management, School of Arts, Communication, Literature. Which school are you from?
I am from School of Art.
Okay, then you know, go to School of Arts, communicate with your supervisor and ask how will you be evaluated, you know, your 60%. See, what happens is different schools have different conventions, different styles, different ways of evaluating, you know, the students, right? So they will decide on how you'll be evaluated based on your, you know, actual research proposal, research presentation and all that. So you will need to listen to them, communicate with them. So we do not decide that.
Okay, thanks a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Right, welcome. Okay, go down. So how can we load the references? What is it? Download the references. As I said before, you know, you could also check USM library. There's another place to check for references, but the references are there to guide. You won't be examined, and it is not examination based on the text, but the texts are there for you to guide. But we will share with you the references that can be downloaded. I think we have actually purchased some e-learning materials, e-books for you as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, ready for this wonderful journey that is called Masters or PhD journey? Ready? Okay.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much.
Welcome, Afwan. Thank you.
Yes. We do appreciate students.
Welcome, welcome.
Yes, we are ready. We are ready.
All right, welcome, welcome. Yeah. So
Thank you,
enjoy
Dr.
your
Bent.
learning.
We will be meeting with you
Yeah,
next week,
come
right?
and
We
see
will be
us
meeting with
someday.
you next week.
Yes, yeah. I'll still be here, so we don't have to say goodbye yet. You know?
Yeah, no need to say goodbye.
We don't have to say goodbye. Yeah, we don't have to say all lang syne that song. Yeah. So I'll be here maybe next week and the following week. Every now and then I'll be coming in, right? And hopefully one of these days I can meet you in USM. We can have drinks or whatever. We can eat as well. You know, lunch during no fasting part. Huh?
Yeah. We have to
hopefully.
prepare ourselves because Maghrib is coming.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. All right, guys.
Thank you, Prof.
Guys.
Thank
It
you
was
so
a
much.
pleasure, and I really appreciate the good humor. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Yeah.
Thank you, Prof. Thank you, everyone.
Welcome. Just enjoy yourself. Don't forget to find joy along the way of you doing your PhD. Yeah. Just
along the 15 minutes per day. Along the 15 minutes of writing every day, find some joy.
Yeah. Just don't come and slap me. That's good. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. Assalamualaikum. Goodbye. Have a good learning journey.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay. Thank you. Welcome. Bye bye.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
Welcome.
Thank you, my dear.
We will leave the link on for you all for a while if you want to communicate amongst yourselves. But I think after a certain time we'll turn it off. I think by in another 15 minutes or so, 15. And then, but you can start chatting here as well. You can use that if you want to chat, right? Okay. See you. Bye bye. Take care. Take charge and make it a good journey.